this is going to be part 1 of the full companion tutorial series, and we're going to be going over looks menu preset real quick. So you can see I have my companion's face that I created that I want to use, and all we have to do after we're done creating it is go into the presets option and save it. Boom. Done. Looks menu is really easy. We hop out of that. And now we're back to the desktop. Now, if you don't use Mod Organizer 2, that's alright. But you can see the face was saved in the F4SE plugins F4EE presets page. And this will be the same as if you don't use Mod Organizer 2, but instead of seeing the overwrite folder right here, it'll say data. And yeah, it's that easy to make a face. This is how I set up my folders for my companion. So I have the body that we're going to go over next, created. I have the face. And then I have the materials, the NIFs, and all the textures. And then a few notes on the ideas. So, after you create your face and you just move it to the side to save for later, you're going to need to create your body. And that'll be saved in your data meshes, actors, character assets, field, female body folder. And you can actually save it as a preset and name it, which is where this came from, but we really just need the model. And we have it created. We'll go over tattoos in this tutorial as well. So we have our hands and our body and our outfit. And this is where it's going to start getting a little tricky. So we start by opening our body in Outfit Studio, and then File, Import from NIF. We import all the pieces of our outfit. These are just the basics that I wanted to show you guys. I do have an image that I can show you really quick. So, this is what it looked like before I started the texture work. The pants, are actually 3 different sets of pants. And I combined these fishnets into one using texture edits. And then I changed all the colors. As you can see, it says Raid Life on the chest now, and it's like a darker red. This is a little darker black. And we'll be going over all that. And it's how to turn this image into this. Alright, so we open up our body in Outfit Studio. We import our outfit. We don't need the second body, so we're going to delete it. Now, as you can see, everything's looking really good so far. But we're going to have to make some edits. And I don't know much about Outfit Studio, but this right here is the push or the pull tool. And you can use the navigating select tool to switch from the body to the pants to the shirt. And then, if you have some clipping issues, pull it out. And you can go as crazy as you want to with this. As you can see, we have some massive gap now. But yeah, just have fun with it. It took me about 14 hours to do all the texture work and make all the edits to the body. Same thing with this one. This one, instead of pushing or pulling, it's going to push. So we can just play around with this. And as you can see, it's pushing it through the body now. So these are the push or the pull, the push tools. This is the move tool. I usually make my tool really small when I use this, or my little brush head. And you just use your mouse wheel to scroll in and out, and then you can grab individual vertice points and you just pull up or push down. You can move it all around. It's a really good tool when you're just trying to even things out or make them look a little bit more exaggerated in certain points. This is the smooth tool. I make it really big, and then you can kind of fix some of the issues. It's hard to tell at times, but it'll even out all the vertices. So you can kind of see. It's very subtle. That's why we make the brush really big. And yeah, it just evens everything out. Makes it look nice. And then this is the masking tool, which I used to delete the vertices in here so it looked like she tore out the fishnetting on her core. And we can do the same thing here. So we go to the body, probably make this a little bit smaller, and we start shading. It's kind of hard to tell when you're on black, but you can see right here that it'll shade that. And then you can just go into Tool, Invert Mask, Shape, Delete Vertices, and boom, the back fishnetting's all ripped out. And yeah, you could do that same thing with the body. Like if you have shoes, you can get rid of the feet so they're not clipping through the shoes. And if you're wondering why everything's mirrored, it's because of this option right here. If I deselect it, as you can see, only one side gets shaded. If I reselect it, both sides get shaded. So this is just a few of the basic tools that I know how to use. And we're going to tool, invert mask, shape, delete vertices. Oh shit. See, I messed up. But you can hold Control Z. Oh, I deleted the whole shape. That's alright. If you do that, you gotta restart. It's a whole mission. But yeah, we go back to our body, highlight our feet we want removed. But yeah, if you delete the shape, you're just super screwed and you gotta restart. Alright, so we go to Tool, Invert Mask, Shape, Do Not Delete. We delete vertices. Boom, now you won't have any more clipping on your shoes. And you know, when you start actually creating your outfit, it's going to turn into something really time consuming if you want it to look perfect. If you accidentally mask something you don't want it to be masked, you just hold down the Alt key and you just add the mask. But yeah, I don't know too much about Outfit Studio, but I've slowly been learning more and more, enough to build an outfit. So, now that we have our outfit and our body the way we want it, we're going to go to File, Export to NIF, and we're going to add it or overwrite our outfit. Do you want to overwrite it? Yes. Cloth data, this is just talking about the physics. Yeah, we want to import the physics. And then we exit out of that. Open it up just to double check. And yes, our feet are gone. Our raid life is perfect. And our back fish netting got ripped out. So everything looks good. You're going to mess around with these tools when you import your outfit to your body. And you're just going to make edits as you need to. Boom. So that's Outfit Studio, Body Slide, Looks menu. Now we're going to start getting into the other aspects. So we're going to open this with GIMP. And also open up this. You do not need to load the bitmaps when you're opening NIF, because when we export it, we're going to generate our own. Boom. Alright. Now we're in here. You see how she has tattoos on her body? I just, we'll show you how to do that. We'll give her some fishnet tattoos. So these are your selection tools. This is your move around tool. If you want to select certain things. So if you just want to select this, right click, edit, copy, and we can paste it right on the image. Need to go back to my selection tool. Copy. Paste. There we go. I wasn't on the right tool. I was still on my selection tool when I was trying to move it around, when I should have been on my move tool. Boom. Alright, now she has a nice tattoo of fishnet on her chest. Same thing with this. I just opened up a regular PNG in GIMP, and I copied the word raid. I just selected it, edit, copy, edit, paste. We go to our move, and now boom. Obviously, for certain things, you're going to want to use different selection tools. Like, if you just wanted the word. Oh, this is another thing. By default, this is the add selection, and this will minus selections. But we're going to switch it to add. Right click, copy, paste. And yeah, we're just having some fun with this, going over some of the tools. I can say raid on her butt. There. And yeah, we got a tattoo now. And we have our outfit all made. Now we're going to colorize it. This is all I really know how to do in GIMP. I'm no expert, but you can see we're changing the color. We're making it really bright. So now instead of it being red, it's going to be blue. And that looks good right there. Now, what if you don't want the whole thing blue? You just want pieces of it blue. Like the top, we want red still. We just select it with our lasso tool. Go back to colors, colorize. And this is something you're going to have to play with. Boom. And yeah, let's get out of that. Right click edit or select. Done. Alright, so now we have our top that is now red and blue instead of just red. We have a tattoo on our body. And now we just have to export them. File. Export as. And these are our tutorials, so we could just overwrite those. Compression. I know there's like different methods. You can use 1 or 5. I just use 5 for everything. Export. And now we exit out of that. I just click discard all changes. It never seems to change anything back. Now let's open our female body and make sure. Let's make sure to load MIP maps this time to make sure they generated properly. And let's make sure our tattoo piece was applied, which the tattoo is there. And all the MIP maps are there. So that's perfect. Texture work's done. Our models are created. So we have our created models and our created textures. Now we need to go back to our models and make sure the pathing is proper. So this is where the pathing comes into play. You'll see inside my data folder, I have my meshes, Naomi mesh, materials, textures, and we're going to come in here, click on each piece, and I just like to open them all. And you'll have to double check and make sure these are empty, but your BGSM should overwrite it. And we're going to edit the string to whatever folder we put our BGSM in. So that was data, materials, and T-bodysuit red, T-bodysuit red. So our path is correct. Same with this one, and same with the female body. That way our tattoos will show up for our custom body texture. So after you have all of these set up, you're going to want to set up your BGSM, which will reflect where it's at in your texture folder. So we go to data, textures, Naomi text, and female body. So you don't need the textures folder like you do the materials in the actual NIF. You just need the folder inside the texture folders that's holding your texture. And yeah, just give it the right name. Once that's done, you'll see you have your textures with proper pathing, models with proper pathing, and yeah, open with Outfit Studio. If all your pathing's correct, all your designs should have the colors that you changed and edited, and it'll look really good. This is how it's going to look in game. Alright, now just a quick recap of what tools we used and what we went over. So, we used Material Editor, Looks Menu, and Body Slide, GIMP. We also used NifScope, which I will add a link to that soon. Enjoy.